Hey Brent, Micah Collins here, and in this video, I'm going to show you the two things that will set your company above your competition, not waste any of your time or mine. All right, so before I hop right in, you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why am I even doing this and what's in it for me? Well, the truth is that oftentimes in the world of the internet, most of these local business owners are simply too busy running their own business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. So I have found that by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their own business for free, it sometimes results in those local business owners still at the end raising their hands and saying, you know what, Micah, I like you. Why don't you just take care of this for me? So, Brent, if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you can see I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help impact your business, you can shoot me a quick message and we can chat. Or you can simply take these two things and do them yourself. I'm totally cool with that, whatever's best for your business. So, the first thing I want to go over here with you today is, is your website looks really nice, has great content on here. So I'm not even really going to go over that exactly. You have a great website. I can tell you paid somebody, probably a decent amount of money to get you a good looking website. Well, if we hop over to here, this is a little tool I use. It's called Ahrefs.com. You can get it for yourself on Ahrefs.com for about $200 a month. But I love this tool because it allows me to see exactly behind the scenes of what Google's looking at online. So if we look over here, you're ranking for 7 organic keywords, but you're getting no one on your website every single month. That is not a good sign, okay? Your website can be beautiful and everything like that, high converting, but if you aren't getting found, then you're not getting any calls from your website. It's just sitting there collecting dust, man. So we want to look at what's wrong with it, okay? If we hop over to your keywords that you're getting found for, we could see some decent keywords, right? Hail damage roof repair near me. Okay, let's hop over like this. Hail damage roof repair near me gets searched 300 times a month, but you get no one on your website from it because you're on the 36th position on Google. So way down there, okay? Best storm damage roofing services, okay? That is zero traffic to your website every single month because you're on the 33rd position. Again, and the list just goes on. You aren't getting found. People aren't going through pages on Google looking for roofing services. If I'm here in Tulsa, I'm just going to look up if I have a roof leak or something. I'm going to look up, roof repair near me or roof repair in Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? And I'm just going to click on one of the top 3 that shows up that has good reviews, right? So that is what you want to do, is maximize on these words and get a lot more of these keywords to be found for. If we hop over to one of your competition, David Fry's Roofing, their website doesn't look half as good as yours, let's be honest. But we can look over here on their overview and see that they're getting 12 organic keywords, so not a whole lot more than you, but they're getting 107 people on their website every single month. So there's a big difference there. Let's see what it is. If we hop over to your organic keywords, or theirs, excuse me, we can see roofing Norman, Oklahoma. Again, a smash hit keyword, right? It gets searched 200 times a month in your area, and they're getting 30 of those people, or 29, excuse me, because they're on the 3rd position. Roof repair, Norman, Oklahoma, gets searched 150 times a month, and they're getting 20 of those people because they're on the 3rd position. And the list just goes on for, making it about 107 of those people on their website every single month. So the first thing I would do, Brent, is just go through here and get like roofing Norman, Oklahoma, and start getting some of these exact keywords here on your website, more than your competition David Fry's Roofing has, and you'll 100% start getting found more for those keywords. Okay. So we're going to do something a little bit different here. We're just going to take roofing Norman, Oklahoma, and pretend we are a customer looking it up on Google. Okay, so the first section you see is the ad section. Now, the infamous ads. Okay, ads can work, man, but a lot of us know that they can be a money pit if you aren't careful. Okay, so the truth is only 10 to 20% of all people looking for roofing services end up going to this ad section. 80 to 90% end up scrolling down. Okay, so if we scroll down here to the map pack, love this place, right? The truth is 40 to 60% of all the clicks end up going right here on the map pack. So this is one place you definitely want to be. And this brings me to the first thing I really wanted to delve into with you today, and that is what we call citation. So if we just take this company right here, I don't know why it's such a long name. I'm not even going to say that. But if we take their name, their address down here, their address, and their phone number listed right here on Google, that is what we call the NAP or the NAP, the name, address, phone number. And this is how Google gives relevance to a business, because they don't want to just put some fly by night business, some person that screws people over. They don't want that kind of company repping on the top of Google, right? They want trustworthy, high authority businesses. So how you get more of this trust and authority is you get your name, address, and phone number listed consistently across citations, or what you might know them as directories, the BBB, Yelp, Angie's List, all these different places. You don't have to pay for the paid versions, don't get me wrong, but all these free directories, just get your name, address, and phone number listed consistently through as many as you can. There's really hundreds of them. You just want to beat your competition at it, and you will 100% start dominating them in this map pack. Now, if we scroll down, this brings me to the second thing I want to speak with you today, second big thing, and that's what we call backlinks. It has everything to do with this organic section right here. So again, recapping, 10 to 20% end up going for the ad section, 40 to 60 end up going for the map pack. Well, the rest of the 30, sometimes even 40% if we're pushing it. You look it up, certain industries, it's really true that the top 30 to 40% end up going for these top two positions here on the organic. So this is the place you really want to be. But to get here, you need authority with Google, okay? To get this authority, you need what we call backlinks. So I'll try not to get into the tech weeds for you. Here's it really simply. Whenever you get website A pointing to website B, then website A is giving site B some of its link juice, or like vote of confidence in Google's eyes, from one website to another. Google sees this website is more powerful since this website pointed to it, okay? So, and also another big point to that is the more relevant that website A is pointing to site B, the more valuable that link is to Google. So let me try to get all the hypotheticals out of the way. Let's just break it down in real terms. If you get a local blog industry site, shingle type site, roofing blog, gutter site, it don't matter, just something related to your business pointing to your website, that's awesome. Google sees a lot of relevance there. But if you get, a link from like McDonald's, because you did a job from them linking to you, I don't know, I'm throwing that out there, right? But if you get a link from McDonald's pointing to you, Google doesn't care because they sell chicken nuggets. You do roofs. There's no correlation there. All right, and hopping right back over to Ahrefs, I can see exactly what backlinks you have and what your competition has, and see where the difference is sitting there as far as power on Google. So if we look over here, you have 2.2 thousand backlinks pushing to your website, but you have no one on your website every single month. If we hop over to David Fry's and go back over here, they have 33 backlinks, but they're getting 107 people on their website every single month. Now, where this lays is obviously not backlink quantity, because you have times, I don't know how many X times that they have as far as backlinks, but they have more powerful, trustworthy backlinks than you have. So that's the first thing I would do, is go through here and get the right backlinks. And how you do that is super simple, dude. You just plug in your competition on an app like this, like ahrefs.com. Go down here to backlinks, click on that. It'll show you every single backlink that your competition has. And you can just go down the list and click on them and get them for yourself. And I promise you, once you get these 33 backlinks for yourself, give it a little bit of time. Google to start see that all these websites are pushing power to your own website, and Google will 100% start ranking you higher on the organic section than your competition. All right, Brent, hopefully you can see by now, getting you to the top on Google and getting more calls every single month, it's not magic, it's just a method, and I've shown you that method here today. Again, number one we went over was those citations. You want to get your name, address, and phone number right, listed consistently across all these different directories, so Google starts trusting you more, okay? And number two was those backlinks. You want to start adding power to your website by getting the same backlinks that your competition has pointing to you guys, and you will 100% dominate across Google, hands down. And the extra PS is just get those keywords we were talking about, copy and paste them a few throughout your website, and you'll 100% start getting found for those, hands down. So now I bet you're wondering, well, what now, Micah? Well, the truth is, Brent, you can either take this information I provided you today and do this on your own, dude. I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most fast and effective route, and you want to save yourself the time and the energy of doing it all, you can give me a quick call at 918-260-1694. Again, Brent, my name is Micah Collins, and that's 918-260-1694. Look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a good one.